right across from the Masonic Temple. They'll be on the 5th of November. A wild mallard from the Chesapeake. What a metaphor for where we live, right? What a metaphor. Right on 16th on Black Lives Matters Avenue. All ducks' lives matter. All ducks' lives matter. It's the ecology stupid. Hey, by the way, have you seen any side talk about real issues? Sliding with Biden or Trump?
No.
Have they talked about any issue that matters?
No, they talk about Jesus.
Yeah. Well, they're based as they don't.
Nobody talks about anything important.
So the media won't ask it a question. Hey, how do you feel? How do you feel about this election? Shut the fuck up. I feel like fuck you, media.
Right.
So
like those kids.
Yeah. So then you wonder why the sheep are all arguing about Jesus. And which one? Yeah. So it's Million Mass March. Remember, we're in front of the Masonic Temple.
Jesus number 41. Number 19.
American manufactured Jesus. Headed down 16th Avenue. I mean Black Lives Matters Avenue, which the Million Mass March started that. We get no credit because we're all dead, beat up, broke, busted, disgusted, and media again betrayed us and fucked us. 7 million people we had in 2013. It's being reported that Black Lives Matter is the biggest movement in American history. Do you know what a lie that is? It's a total... Do you know we had twice what they had in the street, the Million Mass March? You go to the Wikipedia page, it'll say Million Mass March. We get no credit. Black Lives Matter was invented by our group, but you've seen what they do to us. You see how they do us. Most of the originators are dead. So, talk about geographically illiterate. So,
what a metaphor that is.
Here, what do you think will change? Here's the question they should. Sir. So, what do you think will change under Biden versus Trump as far as the debt goes?
Not a fucking
Okay, what do you think will change as far as this incredible young person usury unemployment rate that's going on in this country?
Not a fucking thing.
What do you think that the 1% just keeps benefiting by slash taxes, including by Obama, over and over and over and over? What do you think is going to change there?
People are going to get poorer and poorer.
They can get poorer? What do you think about the acute radical homeless situation in this country? What do you think Biden's going to do about that?
Fucking nothing.
Oh, one last question. Let's get down here to the elephant for this question.
All right. Oh, the elephant's back there.
Oh, we passed the elephant. Damn. Hey, what do you think they're going to do about the triple meltdowns at Fukushima, Japan?
Nothing. They're going to continue to cover it.
That's the questions. Does the media ask any of those questions?
No.
Hey, what about the prescription drug, big pharma fucking overdose, Oxycontin, Purdue, and their secret bailout? What do you think Biden's going to do about that? What about the Roundup settlement, Roundup Monsanto, that was supposed to be taken off the shelves and pay all these people like Kevin Blanch that got cancer? What's Biden going to do about that?
Nothing.
What about Hanford? I got to tell you, I don't know what Hanford is, but that's Barack Obama. He's your high. By the way, Barack Obama lost 12 Senate seats and 80 congressional seats. Trump was bad, but he wasn't that bad. How about this one, sir? How is Susan Collins in the polls down by 8 points and wins by 14?
Straight up corruption.
Sir, do you know anything about statistical probability?
A little bit.
Okay, isn't that called an outlier?
Yeah.
No, I don't call them outliners anymore. I call them outright liars. How come we're not having that conversation? Shiny ball. What about the Senate seats? That these Democrats were up by 8, lose by 10. Lindsey Graham wins by 14?
Statistically impossible.
Right. So, what do you think happened, sir?
It's a fix. Fix is in.
They don't do that. What about 2000? What about the Supreme Court? 5 Supreme Court justices that are placed by presidents that did not win. What do you think of that court?
I don't buy it.
So was it a coincidence that Ruth died 2 months before Everything's equated. What about the dead tide pools in California where you live, sir?
They're dead.
What about the salmon collapse? Are you mystified, baffled, puzzled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered, or alarmed,
No,
sir?
no, sir, I'm not.
What do you think caused it?
Fukushima.
Thank you, sir. We'll go back to the studio and run this by the producer and see if we can't crop you in a 5-second. What did you say that we could use against you in that interview? We could take this word, put them together, and Photoshop like ABC Varga did at Fukushima, Japan. That's Hanford footage. Me and Jan Mr. Miller the Clown, who sold us down the river, we figured that one out. I mean, it's not only is it disgusting, it's against the law. It's fraud to not tell the people about the Fukushima disaster. Jefferson, I gave that speech right there in 2012. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, both said this. Without the fourth pillar, we have nothing. What's the fourth pillar?
Press. We have no press.
By the way, think about the fact that Alex Jones, he's your alternative media, took on Fukushima. You know why he took it on? To sell fucking bunkers and pills and expensive stuff. When his Lord and Savior became president, has he mentioned Fukushima? Right? This is important. You guys can look this up. Two separate people, mutually exclusive of each other, called in to Alex Jones, to InfoWars. You can look it up. We have it on video. A year apart from each other. Don't even know each other. Why will you not have Kevin Blatch, the most famous anti-nuclear Fukushima walking, talking encyclopedia, on your show? You know what Alex Jones said? Well, Kevin Blatch is an activist. Okay. So he doesn't put out. Then in his court case, when his wife was suing him in his divorce, the little fat cocaine addict, you know what his attorney said? You know what Alex Jones said? I'm a performance artist. Him and Lindsay Mills, I guess. Okay. And that's your journalism.
Yeah.
They're all performance artists. I talked to Jesse Ventura right there.
Wasn't that where fucking Reagan got shot?
Yeah, right there. Did you know, you must be conspiracy theory, but did you know about World Vision?
I've heard a little bit about it.
So the evangelical giant is, CIA in the world. Did you know Mark Chapman and Hinckley were at World Vision together? And by the way, one of them's out of prison, and the other one gets his conjugal visits from his Japanese wife.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Think about that. JFK blown away. John Lennon blown away. What else do I have to say? 40 years. Is it over, the 40 years? Not with sliding with Biden. Hey, how come the Democrats put up Biden and Hillary and not Bernie Sanders? I thought all the Democrats wanted Bernie, or they wanted Liz Warren. So who fixed the elections? The Democrats fixed the elections in the primaries. Oh boy. Tin soldiers and Nixon coming. All right, so remember the 5th of November. Stay tuned.